Volunteers Australia, yes. And you might hear and see this truck behind us that has been in our shot for a bit of the morning. This is your truck. You've been here for 5 days. What have you been doing?
Yes, so on Monday we get to know about that this is thing happening over here, and at that time we have no clue that how we can help someone or how we can provide the support. We thought, all right, we do this thing every time. We did it last time at Bunyip. We are doing the free food van twice a week in southeast suburbs, Melbourne suburbs. So we just loaded up the food and we started towards the bush sites and bushfire sites. And on the way, we are trying to contact the authorities. And luckily, we got the number of a lady, Lane, and she was from here, Brainsdale. She's holding up at neighborhood house, Brainsdale, and she told us that, all right, you guys are much needed over here. There are a lot of people who came down from the affected areas and staying here in the caravan parks, in the relief center, and they need to be fed. And we came down here, and since from them, our volunteers are here, we are here, and we are trying our best to do what we can.
Yeah, so you've rocked up here, you've just grabbed some food or whatever, and you've just made your way here.
Yes.
And I guess for you, what does that do? What have you seen here as the reaction when you've turned up?
People are in shock. They obviously had been through these kind of situations, but not at this scale. When we came down here, we realized that it's not just the food or just support they need, but they need support on the mental stress as well. Means for homes are burnt, maybe insurances can bring them back, but the memories related with the homes, the pictures, the family inheritance coming past from the generations, they are being lost. And we have heard so many people who have lost their pets, their livestock, their houses, and sometimes we feel that it's not just the support, it's just the conversation they need. And it's really touching stories we have been across, and it's really heart moving. So
essentially you're offering them the food, but all this other stuff just comes
Yes, offering food actually breaking the barrier. They came down to us, they can speak, they think that, all right, here is the person who I can chat with, and that relieves the mental stress as well. So we are trying to help as much as we can.
And you've got a job, you're a mechanical engineer,
yes,
and your mates as well. You've all had to, and your employers have had to pitch in and give that time as well.
So most of the volunteers, because of the Christmas season at this stage, got some Christmas holidays, and then they have applied for the extensions because we don't know that how long this condition will keep on going, and we had decided that till it calms down, we will stay here. We will continue our support.
You're going to stay here for as long as it takes to calm down?
Yes. And other group of volunteers as well. We have volunteers here sitting from last 5 days. A couple of them had, because at the first day we didn't have that good resources to stand by, so they slept in the cars. They prepared the food at the local areas and in the local houses, and they slept in the car, and they are here from the last 5 days. And now more and more volunteers are coming from the organization from the Melbourne. So yeah, it will keep on going. It will keep on going.
And you can see how these things just attract more and more community involvement. I just saw before a lady turn up with some zucchinis that she had in her garden, and she said, well, these guys are going to use them, and brought them to you. So are you finding that there's more support from locals as well?
Yeah, locals community is very helpful. They are very engaging. They are very... they're showing their emotions and their feelings in a way that, guys, you're doing a good job for us. But actually, we are humble to them that they have let us to support them in this time of crisis. We are actually thankful to them. This is the spirit, I believe.
Oh, good on you, Jasmine Singh, and thank you very much. Obviously, I can see how other people are regarding, volunteers turning up here out of the goodness of your own heart. So
thanks a lot. Thank you. Thank you.
So there you have it, Georgie. It's nice to have a little bit of that sense of people who are really doing things out of the goodness of their own heart, taking time out. Jasmine had travelled 4 hours to get here, and not knowing what he'd find, and they're prepared, he and his mates, to stay until this fire crisis is over in this area at least.
It certainly is, Mary. We're going across back to you.